Hello, this is Ikram of Kingston Karoy, the evolution of I, the evolution of us all. Difference in attire. Funny how I call this my good morning outfit. Reason for that is when I wear a suit and my usual jacket, a lot of people good morning me. And then when I go home and I revert back to my hooded top, my hat, my gilet, people are worried that I'm going to steal something from them. Nevertheless, I just wanted to talk to you about a discussion I just had leaving a college with some staff about overcoming laziness and procrastination. Now, the upload I recently posted was about how the brain works when we are overloaded with tasks, and what the prefrontal cortex, what the limbic system, what the amygdala does when we fall under stress. Now, I want to speak a little bit more about the importance of cortisol, what the amygdala releases when we are under pressure, and also the negative impact it has on us as a whole, and why this can be detrimental to our health. So when the brain is under some form of threat, or it assumes that we're under threat, what it does, it releases cortisol. What cortisol does, it's the fight or flight chemical hormone, and what it does is it floods the muscles of the body with glucose, gives you energy to quickly deal with any physical threat that we're going to feel, be it that you're out and about and you're about to be assaulted, or you're under stress, or you're being chased. What you need is vast amounts of energy so you can pick up and run. Now, in order for your brain to channel all this energy to the rest of your body, what it needs to do is to shut everything else off, because at that time you don't need to be thinking about any tasks that you've got to do. You don't need to digest any food. You don't need your hair, your nails, or anything to grow. Your immune system shuts off, along with many other things, because this drives all the energy to that one part which floods your muscles with glucose so you can pelt. Because you'd find in a moment like that, when your fight or flight does kick in, you're able to run faster than you ever have before. You're able to jump higher than you've ever done before. You're able to perform physical tasks at a rate much more superior than you can normally. Now, this is great, because at a time when you're faced with adversity, you want to run and you need as much energy as possible. What you don't want is at that time to be thinking about, great, what's my shopping list that I need to do? Why haven't I done this? Oh my God, I've got to clean my room. I've got to pick this up. These are things that your brain just does not need to do. That's why it shuts off the prefrontal cortex. The bad thing about this is when this starts to happen repetitively over and over again throughout the day, when you feel nervous and when you feel that you're under threat, is if your immune system shuts down regularly throughout the day, can you imagine how detrimental that is to your health overall? Your immune system's going to shut down consistently throughout the day, so you're not able to produce or process your white cells, your hemoglobin, the food that you've digested, the minerals, your branched chain amino acids, all the good things that you've put into your body are unable to process. You're also unable to think clearly, because what will happen is your amygdala will work very well with your limbic system. And your limbic system is a bit more the primitive side of the brain. And what the limbic system wants to do is go on Instagram, let's go on Facebook, load another Snapchat, play another game, and that's all it's interested in doing, because it doesn't want to reach out of its comfort zone, because human beings are creatures of habit. How do we overcome this? So like I emphasized in my last video, is to break your work down into manageable tasks. So if you have got something big to do, have a think through first of everything that you need in order to accomplish that task. Get everything you need in your arsenal, so when you come to do your work, you haven't got a reason to distract yourself, because you've got everything you need. All the resources and everything that you're going to need are at your disposal, so you can complete your tasks. Break your tasks down into manageable tasks, into small snippets. Give yourself reward breaks. And your limbic system is gonna wanna Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, so give yourself time. So every hour or so, or every hour and a half, give yourself 15 minutes to have a little play. Have a cup of tea, biscuits, like a couple of pictures. Give yourself time to do that, reward yourself. Now, when you complete these tasks, what you're trying to do is signal to your brain that there is a reward at completing a task. Dopamine. And when you've accomplished these tasks, you get some serotonin. And then you're able to complete your task and go out and socialize. Hang out with your friends, your loved ones. oxytocin. So these are all the good things that will happen to you when you slowly embed and rewire your synapses. Now, these things take time. Neuroplasticity is essentially what you're doing. Over time, you're trying to learn new skills, train your brain and your mind and your body that completing these tasks are actually good because something good comes out of it. You get smarter, you're able to enjoy more, you feel productive, and you use your time well. That is all I have to say for now. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, share, all that jazz. This is Ikram of King Roy, welcoming you from London. Ray of sunshine, very rare, so take it in while you can. Lots of love. Journey well, may life always be in your favour.